Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beautiful Grand Hyatt Baha. This event is proudly brought to you by Champion Spirit Promotions and is brought to you under the supervision of the Bahamian Boxing Commission Chairman, Mr. Frederick Stirrup, and the Minister of Youth and Sports Culture, the Honorable Mr. Mario Boleg. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by Miss Kirbisa Smith.
Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahama land. March on to glory, your bright banner waving high. See how the world marks the manner of your bearing, plans to excel through love and unity, pressing onward, march together to a common lofty goal. Steady sunward, though the weather hides the wine and treasure soul. Lift up your head to the rising sun, Bahama land, to the road you've trod, lead unto your God. March on, Bahama land.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring for the first bout of the evening, Luis Perez Sanchez.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. Come on. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jason Marquez.
soy de GDL. México es mi tierra, yo por mi bandera voy con todo hasta la muerte. Mis propias metas las superé, a pesar de que ahora yo soy el rey. Con hambre de ser alguien en la vida, bien recio me la rifé. Pónganse bien tracas, suena la matraca y el corte es parejo, nomás llega y arremanga. Pate Tiffany en mi reloj, hoy ando modo belicón, arriba de un Bugatti que en la carretera ruge como un león. Pa' los contras soy el martes 13, soy terror, yo soy su mala suerte, como el águila con la serpiente, así me los como yo en caliente. Hable bien o mal de mí la gente, yo sigo generando pacas de veras. Y arriba la bandera mexicana, compa Canelo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, first scheduled bout of the evening, 4 rounds in the welterweight division. Your judges are from the Bahamas, Wellington Miller and Charlie Ruiz from Puerto Rico, and Carolina Mayorkan for Argentina. The referee from the USA, Alicia Collins. Introducing first in the blue corner, scaled in, fighting ready, 140.2 pounds. Tonight, he makes his pro debut wearing blue, trimmed with white from Panama City, Luis Perez Sanchez. His opponent in the red corner, 140.8 pounds at the scale. Tonight, he makes his pro debut as well. He is a 3-time Canadian champion and Olympic team member, now residing out of Miami, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason Marquez.
All right, gentlemen, you had your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself and obey my commands at all times. Your trunk line here, you're a little high, and you're good here. All right, touch them up, gentlemen.
Marquez, a part of an exciting era of Canadian boxing right now. A lot of talent coming out of the
otra botella pa' que las baby se multipliquen.
Y yo le dije obvio, pero que diga que va a ser el otro weekend.
El reggaetón la pone friki, friki, prendiendo la dec. Llegó en un maquinón y está con sus amigas dando
Round
vueltas
number
por la
2.
city.
El reggaetón la pone friki, friki, prendiendo la Llegó en un maquinón y está con sus amigas dando vueltas por la city, yeah. De las 5 van detrás de la torta. No tienen cel, una vez se reporta, yeah. Tic-tac con la redonda pa' la mesa que llegan, en la mesa que adornan. Se llevan el tipo en el hit, no. Hoy andan sueltas y todas son chanty. Salen a parear pero les sale de gratis. Cuando la disco está llena de gatos y gánster.
No sabía si era de noche o si era de día. Estábamos en lo oscuro, nada se veía. Luego me requisó como la policía. Clamamos con la bebida.
Put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause I'm a got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting them all with the whole team. Now I can't answer a call cause I'm balling. I was waking up getting racks in the morning. I was broke, now I'm rich, deep, salty. All this designer on my body got me drip, drip. Hey, straight up out the objects, I'm a big crip. If I got up on a lean, I'ma sip, sip. I run the racks up with my queen, like London and Nip. But I got rich on all these, I didn't forget back. I had to go through the struggle, I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and now I can sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now, I know you heard that. Young, on the corner, I had to serve. Uncle fronted me some peas, had to get them birds back. We came up on dirty money, I gave it a bird back. Cut off the brain and I gave my the new tooth. Either you frontin' y'all gang or you Subaru. Got a New Orleans Tim and that voodoo. And I'm that down, who knew? I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath.
Round number 3.
Jason Marquez.
In my crib, 0 Snapchat, 0 Instagram posting. Got the vibe, my dick start falling like London Bridge. I don't care if I saw you in a magazine or if you're on TV. That one don't mean nothing to me. Don't need a shower, baby, I need a free. Lick it like ice cream, as if you mean to be disgusting. It's not enough. Chop my banana, one side I like and no stopping up. Go sharp, you know. Dash. Fa Colorado, breakfast don't foul. Me o teni mucha como. Azua champagne bamboo. I get a girl from the ghetto. Girls from uptown. That's the life of a city boy. Oh yeah, que dama. Oh yeah, que jello. Oh yeah, que oh yeah, que oh yeah, que oh yeah, que. Mama Sheba, come back on. Make me the start to the paragon.
This is the 4th and final round.
So round 4 underway. The 4th and final round here between Jason Marquez and Luis Perez. And a nice shot there from Perez, catching Marquez off balance. You see Marquez smiling, but Perez just taking the opportunities that he's been given. There haven't been that many of them for him. He's just run into the right hand of Marquez over and over. He just ate another uppercut, but he did come back over the top with his own right hand. Credit to Perez. He is bringing it here in the fourth. As we all know, in 4-round fights, they're short enough that sometimes just pure hustle and gumption in the final round. If you can win that round, you get a little lucky maybe on one of the earlier rounds. You walk away with a draw. We actually saw that in Perez's pro debut. He lost the majority decision, but one judge had it 38-38. The other two had it 40-36. And again, in these short fights, sometimes it can be difficult, more difficult than, say, a 6 or an 8 rounder to really decide who is in control. I'd have to think that the first 3 rounds have been relatively clear for Marquez. But Luis Perez giving it his all here in the 4th and final round. Taking a nice left hook there a moment ago. And he's got no choice. If he wants to get to the inside, he's going to have to absorb something. Another quick combination there from Marquez. That uppercut again breaking through. In terms of matchmaking for a pro debut, a lot of good lessons being learned here for Jason Marquez. Certainly a lot more useful than just trying to schedule an easy knockout to ease Jason Marquez into the pros. A fight like this would be a lot more useful for his development than something like that. Perez looking for those clubbing shots on the inside, a little bit too wide, caught on the arms of Jason Marquez. And Marquez hears the tap to indicate the final 10 seconds, turns up the heat one more time. And a show of respect between Perez and Marquez at the end of our opening contest.
I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I can tell they apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple in their place. Really just lapped every in a race. I really might tap realest on my face. Lil CC, let it slap with the bass. I used to save with a mask in a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money I done gave it. I was on top when it meant a lot.
See some action from the 4th and final round here. Just the all-out aggression from Luis Perez. Certainly didn't want to just concede the loss here by any means. Again, going back to the lessons that young fighters can learn in fights like this, kind of having to figure out how to deal with chaotic attacks like that one. Marquez never in any real danger, but having to fend off a physically strong, determined opponent in Luis Perez. Something he learned here tonight. A lesson that'll carry him through in the early stages of his pro career and beyond. As we await the official decision. Still to come a little bit later on here tonight. A number of fights that people are looking forward to here tonight, including Kevin Lele-Sajo and Diego Chavez. Julio Cesar La Cruz in action with the WBA Gold Bridgerweight title on the line as he's taking on Jason Troncoso. And coming up next, the aforementioned Zhu Khan taking on Jonathan Arenas of Panama. Looks like the scores are in the hands of Pierre Bernier, so let's send it back up to the center of the ring.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 4 hard-fought rounds, we go to the scorecards, and they were both doing their pro debuts, but before rendering that decision, let's give them a tremendous round of applause for a terrific bout. All right, ladies and gentlemen, judges Wellington Miller and Charlie Ruiz both scored it the same way, 40-36, and Judge Mayorkin had it 39-37. For your winner, Jason Marquez.
Well, you'll never forget your pro debut, particularly when it takes place in the Bahamas. That's an excited young man, Jason Marquez, the newest Canadian prospect, introducing himself to the global audience here tonight. You heard the scores, 40-36 from a couple of judges, 39-37. You'd have to think that final round, one of the judges giving that to Luis Perez just based on that hustle, as we suggested. So a nice learning experience and a nice entry into the professional ranks for Jason Marquez. Beautiful night here in Nassau in the Bahamas on the gorgeous resort that is the Grand Hyatt Baha Mar. Biggest boxing event that's come here to the Bahamas since 1981 when Muhammad Ali took on Trevor Berbick. And tonight the Bahamian Boxing Commission is very proud of and hoping will be the start of a series of shows here in the Bahamas. We'll see some Bahamian talent a little bit later on. Carl Heald, the Bahamian Olympian, will be in action a little bit later on tonight. Rasheed Williams, also his sparring partner. Rasheed training in Fort Lauderdale.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring, Jonathan El Teri Arenas.
So here comes the 20-2 Jonathan Arenas, who we last saw scoring an 8-round majority decision over the 7-11-1 Reno Reyes in Panama City last November. Arenas took 5 years away from the sport between 2016 and 2021. He's had some decent outings as of late. 2 fights ago, he went the 8-round distance with former world title challenger Jaime Arboleda. Tonight he'll match up with another
the monster, Zukan.
High-level fighter in that man, Zukan, the monster. The former WBA featherweight champion. Got back in action on December 31st of last year with a 5th-round KO over Asad Asif Khan. His first knockout win in 4 years, and we all remember Khan's miraculous world title run. Of course, he lost that title to Lee Wood in another terrific fight in 2021. But when Khan is at his best, he's one of the most prolific volume punchers in the sport of boxing. A made-for-TV fighter out of Beijing, China.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next bout of the evening is scheduled for 10 championship rounds for the IBO International and WBA Continental Super Featherweight Champion. Supervisor from the WBA, Lotero Moreno, and from the IBO, Mr. Ron Borges. Here are your judges for this contest. From the USA, Pete Zamoyski, and from the Bahamas, Alvin Sargent and Wellington Miller. Your referee from Florida, Mr. Frank Gentile. All right, introducing first in the blue corner, scaled in, fighting ready, 128.8 pounds. Professional record, 20 wins, 13 coming by way of knockout in 22 outings as a professional. He is the former WBC Feckerbox Super Bantamweight champion from Panama City, Panama, Jonathan El Teri Arenas. His opponent in the red corner, scaled in, ready to go, 129.4 pounds. Professional record, 19 wins, 4 coming by way of knockout in 23 outings as a professional. From Beijing, China, ladies and gentlemen, the monster, Zhou Khan.
Dressing room, okay? Anything below there, I'm calling, okay? Anything up in here is legal. Listen to my commands. This is a title fight, okay? Listen to all my commands. Any questions? Good luck to both of you. Touch them up.
So round one underway. This one's scheduled for 10 rounds.
Round number one.
In the 130-pound division. The IBO International Super Featherweight title on the line, as is the WBA Continental title. And it is the return to Dazn for Zhou Khan, who had some memorable fights on our airwaves. Of course, his tremendous action fight against Jesus Rojas, the aforementioned Lee Wood fight, Manny Robles fight. Of course, in that Manny Robles, the third fight, he threw 1,562 punches, the 6th most punches ever thrown in boxing history at that time, according to CompuBox. Nice uppercut on the inside there from Khan. These are the exact kind of exchanges that Khan wants and needs. And credit to Jonathan Arenas, who's just walking in the front door and meeting Khan on his own terms. And this is the kind of opportunity that Arenas has been hoping for quite some time. He's had a couple of big fights just fall through for reasons that were never completely explained. He had a 2014 fight against Oscar Escandón for the interim WBA bantamweight title. That never materialized. Same thing with a fight against Neymar Cermeno. It was announced but never took place. So tonight, finally, nearly a decade later, getting his hands on a big name and a former world champion. Nice right hand to the body there from Khan. Clubbing shots on the inside there from Khan. Nice right hand to the body there from Arenas. Those opportunities will be there. Of course, Khan likes to walk in with that frame defense, and Arenas has figured out that every once in a while, you can kind of occupy the hands of Khan and then place that right hand to the body. Khan certainly has to be happy that he's found an opponent willing, for the most part, to take part in the exact kind of fight that he's looking for. Good action round there in round 1.
Round number 2.
It's round 2 underway. This 10-rounder between Zhu Khan and Jonathan Arenas. And Arenas right back to action. A couple of sweeping shots rocking the head back of Zhu Khan there in the early going of this round. Wicked left hook to the body there from Khan. And that is the danger in engaging in this kind of fight with Khan. He has seemingly a gas tank with no bottom. Khan, one of the most extraordinary stories that we've seen in the sport of boxing over the last decade or so. Son of a baker, grew up in the eastern Jiangxi province in China. Grew up during a time when professional boxing was not allowed in China. When it was, his father decided that he wanted his son to be a pro boxer, gave up his bakery, began driving a taxi around, and sent his son, Zhu Khan, to the only pro coach in China, Lu Gang. And at that time, the fighters in the gym and Coach Lu did not think that Zhu Khan had any promise. They had him collecting dues, sweeping the floors. But just like he does in the ring, we've seen throughout his career, Khan just kept showing up, just kept throwing punches. He wound up becoming just the 3rd pro world champion in the history of Chinese boxing. Nice left hook to the body there from Khan. Now he brings it up top through the middle. Khan looking to double up on that left hook to the body. Letting go with that right uppercut. A little bit more mustard here in the second round. There you see him placing it to the body. Arenas looking for that uppercut, doesn't get there. Khan meets him with a nice counter shot. Khan can be tricky on the inside. He's not just a pure you go, I go type of volume puncher. He will punch with you. He'll take his shots when you step back. We saw him launch that straight right hand. Arenas just trying to hustle on the inside here. There's a nice clubbing right hand over the top. Arenas maybe trying to steal the round in the closing moments of round 2. Good action here between the Monster and El Teri.
Round number 3.
It's round 3 underway of what has predictably been a good action fight between Zucan and Jonathan Arenas, as all fights involving Zucan are. And not surprising that Arenas is having some success offensively here either. As mentioned, as prolific as the offensive output of Zucan is, there are obvious defensive holes. You go back to his title-winning performance over Jesus Rojas in 2019, which was on the short list for Fight of the Year in that year. Of course, Khan threw 1,245 punches, landed 380 of them, but he absorbed 388 punches in that fight as well. So this is a man who is there to be hit. Just like that, a nice left hook up top by Arenas. Heavy body shot there from Khan, really stepping into that right hand downstairs. Arenas trying to make the most of the opportunity he's waited so long for. The tale of Arenas is really one of unrealized potential, as lengthy layoffs and contractual problems really eaten large chunks of the pie that is his professional career. You can't get that time back, of course, but a win here tonight would put him near the place where he was projected to be over a decade ago. Nice right hand there from Khan. A little showboating from Jonathan Arenas. A little alley shuffle, perhaps. Maybe an ode to 1981, the drama in Bahama. Good work on the inside from both men right now. A couple of left hooks caught on the arm. This is a heavy physical fight here. It's the only way that Zucan knows how to operate. Short counter right hand there from Khan. Again, only 4 knockouts on Khan's record. We did see him score that 5th round KO over Asad Asif that we referenced earlier. And that is where those opportunities come when they do come for Zucan. It's kind of punching with his opponent when he starts to mix things up. We see it every once in a while as we hear the sound indicating the final 10 seconds of another fun action round between Khan and Arenas.
Round number 4.
So round 4 underway. Entertaining fight thus far between Zucan and Jonathan Arenas. And really the question you have to ask is, can Arenas, at 37 years of age, with all of those layoffs and the problems outside of the ring, can he keep doing this for 10 rounds? Or will that volume of Zucan eventually start to grind him down? Nice quick uppercut on the inside there from Khan. You know, the through line, storyline-wise, here in the Bahamas here tonight is trailblazers in the sport of boxing from various countries. Of course, guys like Carl Heald and Rashield Williams, the Bahamian stars, who we'll see a little bit later on here in the live venue, and what they're doing for professional boxing in the Bahamas. Nice right hand over the top there from Khan. Of course, Julio Cesar La Cruz and his new embarkment upon a pro career, opening pathways for Cuban fighters to have a pro career. And of course, Zhu Khan, what he's done for Chinese professional boxing. First Chinese fighter to have unseated or defeated a sitting title holder in order to win a world title. The champions before him, of course, Zhao Shiming and Zhang Xiaozhang, who won the 105-pound title in 2012, the first world champion that China ever had. So although Zhao probably is the best-known Chinese fighter, it's this man, Zhu Khan, who has really made a pro career a reality for up-and-coming fighters in China. Nice right hand there from Khan. Arenas stepping out and catches the right hand for doing so. Good body shot there from Arenas. Arenas putting a lot on those left hands to the body. And again, you start belting someone to the body at full impact, and you just never know. Khan has shown an iron chin, with the one exception of that last-second knockout from Lee Wood, and an incredible ability to absorb punishment to the body. But Arenas finding openings. Just landed a nice left hook there a moment ago. Quick combinations from Khan, and one final left hook to the body. The volume has not relented from either man to this point.
Round number 5.
It's round 5 underway. The 37-year-old Jonathan Arenas hanging tough here against the former world champion Zhu Khan. Comes out on the front foot, and this is a little bit of a different look. You know, Khan, of course, has been able to fight on the inside, but he's been allowing Arenas to be the one who's advancing forward, the nominal aggressor. Now you see Khan getting a little bit more leverage on his shots. A nice chopping right hand over the top and a straight right hand immediately behind it. Heavy body shot there from Arenas. He is finding a path for those left hooks to the body. If there's a possibility of slowing down the volume of Zhu Khan, I mean, that's your best bet. Try and hammer the body and empty that gas tank that historically, again, just has seen no bottom. Double right hand there from Khan. Starting to find a flow here on the inside. Khan's so comfortable at this proximity as he places a nice right hand to the body. That one acknowledged by Arenas. Fight starting to fall into a little bit of a repetitive pattern here with Arenas every once in a while landing a heavy body shot, but then Khan will throw about 10 shots in succession. Rinse and repeat. Trade hooks on the inside. There, Khan getting the best of that exchange. You see the head of Jonathan Arenas snapping back. Quick counter right hand there from Khan again. There was that left hook to the body, but now Khan not catching and shooting it necessarily, absorbed that shot, but almost using it as the trigger to throw a sharp, quick counter on the inside. Khan's so relaxed at this proximity and in this kind of fight. Good 4-punch combination there. At the end of it, a right hand and one final uppercut right at the bell. And you see Arenas telling Khan, yeah, you got me. And you see the smile on the face of Khan as well.
Round number 7.
It's round 7 underway. This fight very much a part of the comeback journey of Zhu Khan, who has been very open about how things unraveled after the loss to Lee Wood. He was very open about the fact that kind of spiraled into a deep depression. He said that his family, his wife, were a major support for him, but he said the training is the best medicine, and he just stayed in the gym and kept at it. And with the regional WBA title on the line here tonight, you would think that a victory could place him back in the world rankings. And a former world champion like Khan, who is a reliable action fighter like this, you'd have to believe that the opportunities would be just around the corner if he can remain in the win column tonight in the Bahamas. But he's got a tough veteran in front of him in Jonathan Arenas, who has not relented, even as Khan has started to up the volume, which is hard to do for him. But there did seem to be a different gear from Khan that he tapped into in the previous round. But credit to Arenas again, trying to match him here in this round. A shot right along the belt line there from Khan. There it is again. Khan just waiting for that left hook to the body to fire that short right hand on the inside. Nice quick right hand there from Khan again. It's that same shot. He's waiting for the left hook to the body. There it is again. And Arenas, because he's coming wide with that left hook, there's enough of a lane for the right hand for Zhu Khan to score, and now trying to bring that over the top. A chopping right hand from the former world champion. Arenas corner calling for the uppercut. He lets it go, but not a good position for him to be in. There's the uppercut from Khan, a better one. Giving him a taste of his own medicine here. Arenas trying to create a little bit of space, but with his back against the ropes. Final 10 seconds. Tough place to be against the ropes, against a guy who can chuck over 100 punches per round. And that'll do it for round 7.
Yeah, just stills that look like, you can see the light at the end of it. Yeah. All right. Just so I can show, I got something to post later.
Round number 7.
Round 7 underway. Nice quick uppercut there from Zukan. He's trying to become the first Chinese fighter to regain a world title. Working his way back into the world rankings. Provided he can get the victory over Jonathan Arenas here tonight. We've alluded to the promise that Arenas seemed to have earlier in his career, some of those big fights that fell through, and he was always somewhat in the shadow of Anselmo Moreno, his fellow countryman, who had a distinguished career at the elite level that kind of ran parallel to Arenas' development. Arenas found himself in a little bit of trouble outside of the ring, a little bit of legal trouble around 2013 or so, and had a 3-year layoff between 2013 and 2016. There's been no layoff from the action here tonight, and Arenas has just kept cranking that left hook to the body.
Yeah, 3.
That's an even better one there from Khan, and that's just the reality of this kind of fight. I mean, you're going to have to accept that you're going to get touched if you want to land something big. Khan is just too busy and too physically present to try to swim without getting wet. And now Khan just wrapping that left hook around the guard of Arenas, coming over the top with a nice chopping right hand. Arenas trying to shoulder roll his way into an uppercut there a moment ago. Trying to create a little bit of space. There's not going to be a ton of it, no matter what he does. Dangerous exchange of hooks there. Places that right hand just to the chest of Jonathan Arenas there a moment ago. Khan with 3 right hands just seconds before the bell. Good way to wrap up round 7 for the former champ.
Round number 8.
So round 8 begins. 3 to go here in this 10-round affair between Zukan and Jonathan Arenas. Zukan back on the comeback trail. 2 fights ago, he was upset by Brandon Benitez on Pro Box TV, which set back those comeback efforts, but Khan looking rejuvenated here tonight. And this is just a perfect example of how Khan is able to put up such staggering numbers in terms of the CompuBox totals. You know, oftentimes in these types of fights, I used the phrase "you go, I go" a little bit earlier on, but Khan, there's almost no delay. The moment that Arenas is touching him, Khan is coming back with 1 or more shots instantly. You know, there's no time when Khan is just framing up and absorbing shots and not throwing back. Khan always active offensively. You see a little bit of swelling around the left eye of Jonathan Arenas now. Understandably so. If you're going to fight chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and you're going to eat chopping right hands like the one that he absorbed a moment ago, at some point something's got to give. Arenas looking for that uppercut, but Khan starting to really sink these body shots in. You see the pivot around to land a nice right hand, and Khan starting to flow. Arenas starting to hunch over a little bit. The body language of Arenas starting to change. At the very least, he's trying to brace for these body shots. Khan is all over him here in the 8th round. Arenas breathing heavily, those 37-year-old lungs. And the legs of Arenas starting to weather under the storm that is Zukan.
Round number 9.
It's round 9 underway, and we'll see if we have indeed reached a breaking point in this fight, so to speak. Zukan really on a roll in that 8th round, and it looked like the body language of Jonathan Arenas was really starting to change. He ate a nice uppercut right there, but Arenas spent the final minute or so of that previous round with a much different posture than he had in the early going. Hunched over, and he eats a titanic right hand, and he is down in a heap in the center of the ring. This one will continue, but the monster just continues to haunt Jonathan Arenas, and that is it. Zhu Khan breaks down Jonathan Arenas. That haunting pressure and volume from the monster Zhu Khan just eventually broke the very game Jonathan Arenas. We mentioned what this opportunity meant to Arenas. He did not come here to lay down. He was fighting like this was the opportunity that he'd waited for many years, but it might have been an opportunity that came about a decade too late. But for Zhu Khan, still clearly plenty left in the tank. The 30-year-old from Beijing still able to uncork just staggering volume. And eventually just took the life out of Jonathan Arenas. Fifth knockout in the career of Zhu Khan. Let's make it official.
The official time, 1 minute, 1 second of the 9th round. Your referee, Frank Gentile, calls a halt to the contest for your winner and now IBO International and WBA Continental Super Featherweight Champion, the Monster, Zhu Khan.
So the monster, Zhu Khan, with a terrific stoppage victory over Jonathan Arenas. You see him picking up the WBA Continental title at Super Featherweight, as well as the IBO International title. And you can expect the opportunities for Khan to start rolling in as we take a look back at how this one ended. Look at that right hand. And really a shock that Arenas was even able to continue after that. Referee Frank Gentile with a good stoppage there, saving Arenas from
All right, what needs to be addressed on 3?
what would have been a highlight reel stoppage, but an unnecessary one. Zhu Khan, now 2 wins in a row. 5th knockout of his professional career, and who would not want to see this man in with just about any 130-pounder in the world. Made for TV action. Good to see the monster back in the ring here in the Bahamas.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Jason El Bombardero Troncoso.
So what an opportunity here tonight for this man, El Bombardero, Jason Troncoso, who makes his way to the ring with a record of 13-1. We last saw him scoring a 6-round stoppage win over the 3-13-1 Eddie Corredor in his native Colombia on October 13th of this year. Made his pro debut at light heavyweight. Spent the majority of it at cruiserweight, but tonight will fight for the WBA Gold Bridgerweight title against a living legend.
All right, put your hands together for El Doctor Julio Cesar La Cruz.
I described him as a living legend, and that is apt. Julio Cesar La Cruz, the two-time Olympic gold medalist, one of the greatest amateur fighters in the history of the sport, now 2-0 officially as a professional fighter, looking to inch his way towards a true world title. Mentioned the WBA Gold Bridgerweight title on the line here tonight. La Cruz hoping for a true pro showdown with his old amateur rival,
Ladies and
Muslim
gentlemen,
Ghazi Magomedov.
this next championship bout is scheduled for 10 action-packed rounds and is for the WBA Gold Bridgerweight title. Supervisor de Argentina, Mr. Lautaro Moreno. Here are your judges for this championship contest. From Panama, Octavio Rodriguez. De Argentina, Carolina Mayorkin. And from the USA, Mr. Efren LeBron. Your referee, a 71 world title bout veteran, Mr. Roberto Ramirez Jr. All right, let's get this action underway. Scaled in 220.9 pounds. Professional record, 13 wins, 9 coming by way of knockout in 14 outings as a professional. De Santa Marta, Colombia. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason El Bombardero Troncoso. His opponent in the red corner, scaled in a solid 212.7 pounds at the scale. Pro record, 2 wins, both coming by way of knockout. He is a 5-time world amateur champion. In 2016 and 2020, he captured Olympic gold. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros de Camagüey, Cuba, introducing Julio Cesar El Doctor La Cruz.
Le acabo de dar las instrucciones, acuérdense que los golpes son varios de las caderas para arriba. Cuando digo break o stop, es un paso para atrás sin tirar. ¿Están de acuerdo? Choque los guantes, Dios los bendice. Vamos.
So here we go, round one. This one scheduled for 10 in the Bridgerweight division as governed by the WBA. 224-pound limit imposed on this one. Julio Cesar Cruz, of course, the double Olympic gold medalist, 5-time world amateur champion. And seeing this was unthinkable even just a couple years ago, the prospect of Julio Cesar La Cruz in a professional contest. It was almost a resignation that he would be like the Cuban greats of yesteryear. Guys like Teofilo Stevenson, who would just be a fighter that you would think of and imagine how they would have done in the professional ranks. And at 35 years of age, La Cruz feels that He has a little bit of a pro run left in him. As mentioned, one of the main ideas, a professional showdown with Muslim Gadzhimagomedov, his old amateur rival. And perhaps the two of them could meet for a full bridgerweight title at some point. See the nose of Jason Troncoso already reddened by that snapping jab of Julio Cesar La Cruz. The good jabs thus far from La Cruz, but he meets Troncoso with a nice left hook there a moment ago. Right hand over the top there from La Cruz. When Troncoso has stepped up in weight beyond cruiserweight, that is when the problems have come. Suffered a knockout loss to Albanian heavyweight Nelson Husa. And a clash of heads there acknowledged by Julio Cesar La Cruz. Wicked left hook there from La Cruz, just breaking through the guard of Troncoso. The hand speed just overwhelming Troncoso here in the early going. Cruz now battering the body of Troncoso, turning up the heat here in round one. Now, Cruz has scored 2 knockouts in his 2 full professional appearances. And he is having his way with Jason Troncoso through the opening 3 minutes of this contest.
Round number 2.
A vast difference in energy levels there. You see Julio Cesar La Cruz up and bouncing for about 30 seconds. Jason Troncoso taking every second to relax and gather himself. He absorbed a lot of punishment in that opening round. La Cruz earlier this year shot down the rumors of a possible retirement after his early exit at the most recent Olympic Games, and especially with this new professional venture, he said, Julio Cesar La Cruz is going to be here for a little while, in his words. Still training at the National Boxing School in El Chico, the small rural town on the outskirts of Havana. Beautiful head movement there from La Cruz. Still showing plenty of athleticism here at 35 years of age. And this is all that everyone was talking about here on the grounds here in the Bahamas. Just excited to get to see this man live and in action. Just toying with Troncoso with that lead hand. There's the left hook coming behind it. Cruz is just not missed with that jab.
5,500.
I mean, the success rate for that has to be up above 80%. Now starting to put his shots together. The right hand's breaking through. And starting to further redden the face of Troncoso. Hard right hand over the top there from La Cruz. Hands at his side. Toying with the 29-year-old Troncoso. I mean, whatever you think La Cruz's professional prospects are, you have to acknowledge that this is a specially talented man, a gifted fighter, one of the greatest amateurs of all time. An extraordinary set of skills for a man his size.
Hey, ladies, guide me on the switch to balance menu. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, era una ISO now. Alright, hold on, this is ISO. Got it, okay, getting it right now. Got it. Okay.
Round number 3.
So round 3 begins. As Julio Cesar La Cruz seems to be having a great time here in the Bahamas. Getting a little bit more playful with his offense in round 2. We do start to wonder for how long will La Cruz continue playing with his food here, so to speak. Troncoso just has not had any answers, either defensively or offensively, just not able to see that jab coming and do anything about it. La Cruz now flurrying to the body. Troncoso looking for a right hand, but just finding air. It's just breeze by the ocean side for Julio Cesar La Cruz. Nice right hand down the middle from La Cruz. Troncoso just stuck in the sand here as La Cruz just rolls through any offensive idea he has. Right hand to the body there from La Cruz. Troncoso, a little dip in the knees there. In the corner of Troncoso. Getting a little bit closer. Seeing concern on their faces, and justifiably so. He is just getting pounded right now. Look at that right hand. Swelling, intensifying on the face of Troncoso, who is just being toyed with by a master. The blood splattering across the chest of Troncoso. Final 10 seconds of the round, and we'll see what the corner of Troncoso will do. They'll have a heavy decision to make. Do you pull your fighter out of what could be a dream opportunity? Because right now, Troncoso just does not have any answers.
Round number 4.
So round 4 begins. Jason Troncoso back out at center ring. And firing that right hand. No quit in Troncoso here tonight. The old master, Julio Cesar La Cruz, is going to have to take the fight out of him. Just incredible to watch, just the vast difference in skill here. You know, Troncoso, again, a 13-1 fighter, a man who takes the sport seriously, who trains full-time, and that La Cruz can be this dominant. It's not just that he's hurting Troncoso, is that he's landing with near impunity. And again, it does make you wonder what would have happened if La Cruz were able to have turned pro, you know, say in his late 20s even. What kind of a run would he have gone on? But it also gets you excited for what the possibilities still could be if he could match up with some of his former amateur rivals in the pro ranks. If you could see him in with some world-level heavyweights or cruiserweights. Hard body shot there from La Cruz, and boy, did Troncoso feel that one. You see the deep breath as you see both eyes of Troncoso starting to swell dramatically. The doctor is absolutely surgical here tonight. Target practice for the Cuban master. Troncoso now bleeding from the mouth, bleeding on the bridge of his nose, from his nose, from those pops of swelling underneath his eyes. And these are very early stages in a 10-round fight. La Cruz has been utterly untouchable. Now just looking at his own feet, La Cruz looking at almost bored with the proceedings. Or one-way traffic from the Cuban master.
Round number 5.
So here we go with round 5. In this WBA Gold Bridgerweight title bout between Julio Cesar La Cruz, the living Cuban legend, and the double tough Jason Troncoso, who has absorbed a lot of punishment here in the early going. And you know, from my vantage point here seated at ringside, there were moments at the end of that previous round where it looked like La Cruz was maybe taking a little bit of mercy on Troncoso, but you're certainly not seeing that right now. That's maybe the best shot of the fight from Troncoso. A right hand grazed off the shoulder of La Cruz. A little acknowledgement there from Troncoso. Hey, listen, there are a lot of great fighters, a lot of solid fighters through the years in the amateur ranks who can't say that they landed a whole heck of a lot on Julio Cesar La Cruz. One of the true masters of the art of boxing, holder of 2 of the 42 Olympic gold medals that Cuba has won in the sport of boxing. See Troncoso breathing heavily, trying to find some air through his nose. It's not going to come from there. You see the swelling intensifying. Nice counter left hook there from La Cruz.
See that?
Nice chopping right hand there from La Cruz. You do get the sense that he's kind of putting on a show for the audience here, because if you were to turn it up just a little bit, kind of like that, if you were to put another sequence like that together, you get the sense that he probably gets Troncoso out of there, who was just staggered by a jab. And rather than jump on Troncoso, La Cruz throws a couple leaping shots. Just dancing around Troncoso right now. And La Cruz just calmly steps back and will allow the round to end as we head towards the 6th round in this 10-round bout.
Round number 6.
Round 6 underway. Credit to Jason Troncoso, who's still getting off the stool and walking right into a heap of punishment here without really any success whatsoever. La Cruz just landing at will. And he can really do whatever he wants at this point. If he wants to cruise no pun intended, to a 10-round decision. It would seem that he could carry Troncoso to that. But if he wanted to gun for the stoppage, that would seem to be there for him at any moment. Hard right hand over the top there from La Cruz. He put a little more zip on that one. It's so interesting to watch a master like this who could just kind of calmly, hands at his side, just create stress for his opponent. Not just because he knows that he can get there first, but Troncoso has no belief that he can touch La Cruz with anything. Look at that. La Cruz just right in front of Troncoso. Just a little bend backwards. Gets out of the way of a right hand thrown with full velocity that comes back with shots of his own. Hard body shot there from La Cruz. Clubbing right hand there from La Cruz. He is picking it up here in this round. Right, look at the facial swelling on Jason Troncoso right now. Three, four, five, six punches unanswered from La Cruz. But 4 of those to the body. Check left hook there from La Cruz. Absolutely everything, and I mean everything, working for La Cruz right now. He almost has a look of boredom on his face as he walks back to the corner.
Round number 7.
Round 7 begins. See the sign of sportsmanship at the beginning of the round. It somehow, I mean, it's bizarre to put it this way, but La Cruz has been very gentlemanly and sportsmanlike despite the immense amount of punishment that he's heaped upon Jason Troncoso. You get the sense that he could have done worse. He could have ended this fight at some point, but La Cruz either taking some degree of mercy on Troncoso or maybe just trying to get some professional rounds in and show that he's capable of going the 10-round distance. And at this pace, and at this success rate, and at the success rate of his opponent, you'd have to think that he could do about 100 rounds at this pace. La Cruz was mentored from an early age by another living legend in Guillermo Rigondeaux, who he remains close to and communicates with to this day. La Cruz's boxing heroes: Berto Boyado, Floyd Mayweather, and Howard Davis Jr., so still a true appreciation for the amateur greats as well. And that body shot might have finally had a noticeable impact on Troncoso, and this one will be waved off. An empathetic stoppage to put a cap on a dominant performance from Julio Cesar La Cruz. La Cruz raising the hand of Jason Troncoso. Again, all credit goes to Troncoso for his courage and his bravery here tonight. The skill gap was apparent from the opening seconds of this bout, but Troncoso just kept getting off his stool. Never stopped trying to offer that right hand, but simply fruitless against a grandmaster of this sport. As we take a look back at how this one ended, again, if you're including amateur fighters in this conversation, this is one of the most gifted men to ever put on a pair of boxing gloves.
You're talking, I want to turn this way.
Nearly unbeatable at the world level for the better part of a decade or more. And a treat to get him on our airwaves, embarking upon a pro journey at 35 years of age.
Hurry. 3, 2, calm me down. Good? Let me know the weight on us, We good? Take the shot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes. Official time, 1 minute, 49 seconds of the 7th round. For your winner, as Roberto Ramirez Jr. calls a halt to the contest. And now, WBA Gold Bridgerweight Champion, damas y caballeros, Julio Cesar, el Doctor La Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a treat tonight as we have TV star from the famous Sons of Anarchy, Mr. Theo Rossi. Give him a big round of applause. He's here in the house with us this evening.
Good stuff, bro. You can put it all up. Yeah. There you go.
It's like always, they just wanna
They focus on the future, never on right now. When I'm sipping, I can put you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright. Try to fight in the night. Come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Diego La Hoya Chavez. The Punisher, Kevin Lesaggio.
Inside the box again to make shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, next bout is scheduled for 10 rounds and is for the WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight Championship. WBA Supervisor Moreno Latero in the ring with the belt. Introducing the judges for this championship contest. From the United States, Gloria Martinez. From the United States as well, Mr. Efren LeBron. And from Puerto Rico, Charlie Ruiz. Our referee from Florida, Miss Alicia Collins. All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first in the blue corner, he's scaled in 167.9 pounds at the scale. Professional record, 30 wins, 24 coming by way of knockout in 41 outings as a professional. De Buenos Aires, Argentina. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, Diego La Hoya Chavez. His opponent in the red corner, 167.9 at the scale. Professional record, absolutely perfect. 23 wins, 20 big ones coming by way of knockout. Introducing the reigning WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion, the Val de Marne France, the Punisher, Kevin Lenny Saggio. Your referee for this special attraction, Alicia Collins.
Gentlemen, you received your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself and obey my commands at all times. Your trunks are good here, and your trunks are good here. Touch them up, gentlemen.
Who's up? Copy. 1, 2.
Round number 2.
He coming away and moving, you know. Stop! I see he can come away, he can move smoothly.
Stop holding, Blue. Stop holding. You're holding. Stop.
Round number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes official time. 2 minutes and 11 seconds of the fourth round. Referee Alicia Collins calls a halt to the contest for your winner and still WBO Intercontinental Super Middleweight and now new WBA Intercontinental Super Middleweight Champion, Kevin Lennon. Ladies and gentlemen, with us in the ring to congratulate the winner and new second belt title holder is Mr. Graham Davis. He is the president of this absolutely beautiful hotel, Bahama. Graham, would you like to tell us about your words?
Good evening, everyone. We're absolutely thrilled and excited to have boxing come back to the Bahamas. And what better place than Baha Mar? An exceptional experience for all of our guests and for all of you. And we look forward to being your host for years to come. Welcome again and enjoy the fights.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring Jose Veloso. Put your hands together for Rashid Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, next scheduled about 8 action-packed rounds in the welterweight division. Here are your judges for this contest. From the Bahamas, Patrick Straw and Alvin Sargent. And from Argentina, Carolina Mallorca. Your referee, a 71 world title fight veteran, Mr. Roberto Ramirez. All right, introducing first in the blue corner, scaled in 146.8 pounds. 5 wins as a professional, all coming by way of knockout in 10 outings as a professional. From Carson, California, USA, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, Jose Veloso. His opponent in the red corner, he made the official welterweight limit 147 pounds, professional record, an excellent one. 11 wins, 9 coming by way of knockout in 14 outings as a professional. From Nassau in the Bahamas, in the ocean, the current NBA world champion, Rashid Williams.
One step back with the landing punches, and punches are good over the hips, this area, okay? 8 rounds. God bless you both. Come back.
Okay.
Round number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, official time, 1 minute, 21 seconds of the second round. Roberto Ramirez calls a halt to the contest for your winner and still the pride of Nassau in the Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, for the third time, it is my pleasure. We have with us tonight, definitely worth mentioning, a Victoria's Secret model young lady. Her name is Chanel Iman. Please put your hands together. Thank you very much for being here with us this evening, Chanel. Put your hands together for Edwin Gamboa. Ladies and gentlemen, another one of the Bahamas' favorites, Carl Flashy. Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is scheduled for a action-packed championship round and is for the WBA Fede Carib Super Welterweight Championship. WBA Supervisor de Argentina, Mr. Leonardo Moreno at ringside. Here are your judges for this 8-round championship contest. From Puerto Rico, Charlie Ruiz. From Orlando, Florida, Efren LeBron. And from USA, Gloria Martinez. All right, here we go. First introducing in the blue corner, he scaled in 156 pounds. Professional record, 13 wins, 6 coming by KO in 25 outings as a professional. From Panama City, Panama, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, Edwin Gamboa. In the red corner, he made the official super welterweight limit 154 pounds. Professional record and excellent ones. 8 wins, all coming by way of knockout. Introducing the reigning, defending WBA Caribe super welterweight champion from Nassau in the Bahamas,
Captain Snap. That shouldn't be the title name. suck.
Ladies and gentlemen, another celebrity in the house. Let's make some noise for Olympic gold medalist
Can you hold that?
The bottom.
The bottom.
Yeah, the bottom. Put it out. Straighten out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Straighten it out. Yeah.
Yeah, like we did.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Anthony White Chocolate Martinez. Make some noise for Brian Santander.
So when I'm outside the ring, it's fine. Coming out to listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 rounds of boxing for the IBO American Heavyweight Championship. IBO supervisor and member of the International Boxing Hall of Fame from Boston, Massachusetts, USA, Mr. Ron Bowles. Here are your judges for this championship contest. From the United States, Pete Zamoyski, and from the Bahamas, Alvin Sargent and Patrick Braun. Your referee, the third man inside the ring, in charge of the action, Mr. Frank Gentile. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is what you have been waiting for. The last fight of the evening. Let's make some noise! Here it is at first in the blue corner. Scale game ready to go to 127.7 pounds. Professional record reads as follows: 19 wins, 17 coming by way of knockout in 21 hours as a professional from Miami, Florida. He is the current NABA heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together
Turn around. I could. In Italy. I could tell him. Can we turn around this way towards the cameras? Towards the cameras. This way. Thank you. This way. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, officials on.
Yep.
Mr. Abdullah Fadiga here in the ring with us. Let's give him a tremendous round of applause.
Yep. Interview, championship.
Everybody coming out. Thank you for supporting boxing. Thank you for Second Spirit. Thank you for boxing. Thank you to your guys' and boxing. And I was dedicated this fight to my grandfather who passed a couple months ago. I will tell you, I love you, and this is for you. This is for all my fans. Thank you for all supporting love. Thank you. I hope to be here soon again.
What's that?
Ladies and gentlemen, please stick around. We will now have the draw of our winners for t-shirts and hats and autograph memorabilia of the people that were here this evening. We'll hopefully have a chance to win a lucky item for you. I would like to take this moment to thank you so much for having come out for an exciting
Keep pulling. Yeah,
here at the fabulous Grand Bahama. This event was brought to you by Champion Spirit, and it was indeed an honor and a privilege to serve as your master of ceremonies this evening. I hope you are enjoying the facilities, and it is an incredible sight. Daryl King. Is Daryl King with us? Pernell Kelly. Make your way right in the front of the ring, my good friend. Congratulations. Do I have Daryl King? Julian Gordon. Julian Gordon. How about Alana Johnson? Is Alana Johnson in the house? Make your way to the ring, Alana Johnson. And Jerome Young. Is Jerome Young with us? Make your way to the ring to retrieve your pride. So let me run that one last time. Daryl King, Julie Gordon, Alana Johnson, and Jerome Young. You are our lucky winners, and if your name is called, make your way to the ring to collect your prize. On behalf of Champion Spirit Promotions, thank you very much, and please continue enjoying the beautiful weather here in Nassau and the Bahamas, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much, and have a good night.